Hello, Year 7. Right, this is your next history lesson. You are going to be looking at what really happened after the Romans left Britain. And to start off, you are going to do a quick knowledge recall. So I will read out those 5 questions. I'm quite aware that my face is stuck right in the middle of the last 3. I'll read them out to you. You can write down numbers 1 to 5 either on a piece of paper or a Google document. If you do it on a bit of paper, you can just take a photo and send it in. So just write numbers 1 to 5 and then you can write your answers A, B or C next to them. Okay, question 1. When did the Romans conquer Britain? Was it A, 40 BD, B, 43 AD, or C, 410 AD? Question 2. Which religion did the Romans believe in after the 4th century? Was it A, paganism, B, Judaism, or C, Christianity? I'll give you a moment to think about those 2 to start with. Okay, question 3. When did the Romans leave Britain? Was it A, 330 AD, B, 410 AD, or C, 600 AD? Question 4 is what language did the Romans read and write in? Was it A, Latin, B, Celtic, or C, Greek? And lastly, number 5, where did the Anglo Saxons come from? Was it A, Spain, B, France, or C, Northwest Europe or Germany? Okay, you can pause this for a moment and take your time. See if you can get those answers. If you get them wrong, it really doesn't matter. It just shows you where you need to learn. I will give you a moment to do those. Okay, looking at the answers then. Question 1 was 43 AD. So give yourself a tick if you got that right. If you didn't, just pop a cross. Like I said, it really doesn't matter. Don't worry about it. Number 2 was Christianity. Number 3 was 410 AD. Number 4 was Latin. And number 5 was Northwest Europe, Germany. Okay. So, today we are going to be thinking about the different views on what happened after the Romans left Britain. There's a couple of different views, and we're going to look at 2 views from some historians. So firstly is the traditional view. Okay, they believe that the Romans left Britain in 410 AD. They say that the Roman towns and villas were left into ruin. They were left unguarded, and the British Isles were easy prey for the Anglo Saxons to invade and settle in. The British population was displaced and was replaced by Anglo Saxons from Europe. Hold on a minute. I have just moved my head so that you can actually read what's on there. The Romano-British language and culture was replaced by Anglo-Saxon language, which is what became English, and culture. Right. Hopefully I shall pop back up again in just a moment. No. Okay. Now we will look at the revisionist view. There I am. They also believe that the Romans left in 410 AD. However, some Roman towns and villas fell into ruin, but there is evidence that some continued to be inhabited after the Romans left, which means that people still lived in them, like Cambridge. There is also little evidence that farmers abandoned their fields. There is no reliable evidence of a large invasion or a replacement of the British population by foreign groups. And migration into Britain by Anglo Saxons was more likely to be slow and gradual. Okay, those are the two different views that we are going to be concentrating on. You can always come back to this slide when you move on to do your task, which is you are going to put a response together for me or your history teacher using a structure that I will come on to next. But you need to be thinking about what really happened after the Romans left Britain. It's going to be an extended writing piece, which you've done many times before. You need to make sure it's well presented. It's got clear paragraphs, that you are using full stops and capital letters where need be, proper punctuation. Make sure you try hard with your spellings. And your writing piece, here we go, there's your framework. You are going to write an argument against the view that after the Romans left, Britain was left in ruin and was taken over by Anglo Saxon invaders. Okay, that's your point that you are arguing against. You can use that framework, add in as much detail as possible. So where all those lines are where you can put all of your details in there. Let me move my head so that you can look at the bottom. Oh, don't want to do that. Hold on a second. No, I'm still here. At least I can make it big again. There we go. I will put a copy of this framework onto your assignment. I don't know if you're going to be able to write onto it. You might be able to copy and paste it straight from this PowerPoint onto a Google document, or you might just have to copy it out. You don't have to use this framework, okay? You can write it as you see fit, but that will give you a good idea of where you need to go. So, see if I can come back. There I am. That is your work for today. I'm going to leave you to get on with that task. If you have any questions at all, then, if you're in my history classes, you can pop it in our classroom. You can pop questions to your own history teachers. It's fine. Any problems, just ask. You might find if you put questions into the classwork or the stream on your Google Classroom that some of your friends might be able to help you too, like you would if you were in a lesson. Okay, so I'm going to leave you there and I will see you next time. Take care of yourselves and I will see you soon. Bye bye.